What's happening, folks? So this is going to be kind of a two-part video. What I have going on is, part of the what makes an outdoorsman and how to be prepared. But I'm at a spot of public hunting in Ohio. Okay, so the first part of the video is, it's going to be two videos, but I'll break them up. The first part is going to be a gear dump for what recovery and what gear I keep in the truck or the vehicle at all times. But I wanted to see how the tree's down. You come into a public area, and this isn't much, but tree in the way. There's some more trees down over there. You come into this area, and do you have the right equipment to get the trees out, even if they were larger trees? Can you get back to your spot? Or what happens if, while you're hunting, there's a storm and a tree blows down while you're on your way out, but you can't get out because, say, like a tree like that is blocking the road, or a big limb. What do you do? So I know I'm not in the right vehicle for this. I'm just in a little Ford Escape. It's my economy runaround, gas runner. But that's going to be the second video. So I'm going to start with the totes of what should you have in your truck at all times. I really like these Plano Sportsman's totes. This is, let me find one with a sticker. Nope, stickers are off of both of these. But, so the first thing, 12-volt air compressor. Okay. 12-volt spotlight, if you got to work on something. One of the good, tire repair kits. The tire tools, the plugs, and air gauge, things like that. Also inside, LED headlamp. Picked this up somewhere, I don't know, it was like on sale or clearance for $3. So just another little spotlight. This was the bag the compressor comes in, and it gives you an extension cord or an extension chuck. And I put in one of the plugs that clips onto the battery. What I also carry is the Red Cross Emergency First Aid Preparedness Kit. This is my original one that I've had for 15 years now, 18 years. I carry my CPR mask on it, and inside I've added some stuff, more Band-Aids. I put in like salmon and tuna packs, just in case. There's always a pack of food somewhere. So the next tote, this is the longer one. And what I keep in here is just a bunch of different, woodworking, e-tool, an Estwing Sportsman's axe, a bow saw, camp axe, little shovel, pruners, big hammer, a framing hammer, and just a machete and a couple different saws. So that way, if you don't have a chainsaw, but you're coming out of somewhere and the tree's down or something, or you randomly just have to camp and you need some firewood. So the other tote, this one gets kind of heavy. But I have a recovery strap, a tree strap, another tree strap, some clevises, a snatch block with a hook, this one's kind of neat. It's 2 hooks and the straps to a centered clevis. So if you have to do a side pull, or all you have is, bumper or axle to hook to, it gives you some options. The red bag is the worn wench bag. So it comes with a tow chain, a snatch block, a pair of gloves. I also have the high lift jack recovery kit in here that turns your high lift jack into a winch. It's a manual cranking winch. But I'm still unpacking. This is my daily vehicle. I have the 4-wheel drives at home, and if I know bad weather's coming, I'll drive the 4-wheel drive. So these 3 totes are typically in my Bronco. If I'm going to be using the Ranger for a weekend or working at the tree farm or something, then I'll load these on the Ranger. I actually had them for the way of weight and how I was camping. I had them in the trailer, and I still haven't unpacked from how I was from camping. So typically in my vehicle, I have the backpack that, get home bag, emergency camp bag. So everything is in there that I could set up and camp comfortably. Sleeping bag, tent, cook set, food, etc. Usually I have a toolbox with a basic set of tools, relevant to the vehicle, be it standard or metric, some wrenches, socket set, pliers, screwdrivers, things you'll need for, just basic repairs. So I wanted to go through the totes. They used to be much more. I had more to them when I was living out west. This is the basic stuff, but some of it's been spread out. I always have the backpack that has the extra blanket, the cook set, everything. Gloves are usually in the console, and I usually have a pair of leather gloves in one of these boxes if I have to fix the tires. Right now everything's kind of in disarray from the camping trip. So probably come into spring when I'm going to do my turkey or trout fishing trips, I'll make a more comprehensive video then.